We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. Now Watkins on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on.
They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. And he'll bring this to about the 25. L'Jarius Sneed in on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. Inside the 40. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Chargers.
That's so bullshit. The linebacker right there, he didn't even react to the pick.
He gets it to go. And the Chargers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready? Head to 60. Head to 60.
Right next to him on first down. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 7.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
First and 10.
First and 10.
42-yard line.
Let's go. 70.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Trying to start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Emmanuel Wilson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Dolphins
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Miami.
6-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Chargers' 46-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
44-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Room to maneuver at the 35. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
19, Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Go now.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. That's hot. Outside. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
At the 11-yard line.
Back to throw. Forced out left. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the Chargers' 13.
They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the goal line and in. Emmanuel Wilson. Touchdown Miami. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Dolphins 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jackson out of the pistol. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
1-yard gain.
We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Rolling right. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Go. Go.
From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And it's just a really nice job responding after giving up that early touchdown. And sometimes adversity early in the game can kind of be a good thing, Mike. It kind of snaps guys in and says, hey, we got to lock in, dial into our game plan, dial into our prep. So came out a little sloppy, gave up the opening drive score. Now they settle down, and they're able to get a stop.
Panther 11, 19, start.
On 4th down, they snap, and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long.
Cut 19. Get it. Viking 18. Let go.
From the gun, Richardson. This is caught 2. And he is out of bounds. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 76.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That ties the game at 14.
We are all square, 14 apiece to score as this one's away. Palmer now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Got it. Ready?
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
19, 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready?
Jackson now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Warriors 7-2.
Now Jackson. He'll work this out wide for Sanders. He's going to have the 1st down. And that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Again, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Sanders. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Top 50. Let's go. Buffalo 18.
Jackson up top again. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air one more time with Jackson. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point try now for Zerline. The kick is good. And the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. We'll come back to Miami after this. 2nd down, they need 7.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, Smith. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Now Richardson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man, and it's no good. Now the Chargers will use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Ready?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he will have a Dolphins first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Dolphins first down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
A second down throw for Richardson. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Warriors 70. Pack. Pack to 60. Pack to 60. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. Moving outside the pocket. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make...
Told this nigga about Tiki Barber. Told this nigga about Tiki Barber. Nigga, you talking about Barry Sanders. Nigga, what about Tiki, nigga?
Looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Palmer now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. 60 by 6. Ready, right?
On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Second down. Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll take off again. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
70.
Jackson. Looking middle. A complete with Allen. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10. at their own 23-yard line.
Go! Cowboy 80!
On first down, it's Richardson. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Makes it second and 10.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 23
The
yards.
first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. We'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. To the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a run on first down. He'll push forward for about a yard. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the
2
tackle.
yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8.
Here we go, here we go! Cougar 19! Ready!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's a designed run.
Receiver the ball carrier. Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
60 average! 6! Ready!
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Sanders. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Jackson now on second down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready!
A run up the middle, it's Sanders. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Bronco 80! Trap 60! Trap 60!
From the gun, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Second 18! Sure!
the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is hot! What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, Richardson on the run to the right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's hauled in on the left by McClure. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good for a
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This looks like a design run, and he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
On the check.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, Richardson. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
4th quarter begins on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go. Start.
Jackson looking to throw. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
1st and 10.
And the
Pat the street.
Chargers
Pat the
first
street.
down. A
Ready.
gain of 14.
Cougar
First
19.
down, Chargers.
From the gun, here's Sanders. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
48-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Get it. Go.
He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Mustang 19.
They try and run here with Sanders. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a 1st down.
5-yard gain
think defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
They get 21 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Pistol formation with Jackson. He's got it about the 8, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown Chargers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And we've seen him take one back earlier in the year, and he just about added another one. He's proven to be someone to game plan against in the return game, and that was a heck of a run back.
Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 5-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
Now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw, it's Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Ready?
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will cut the deficit to 7.
Makes the score Chargers 42, Dolphins 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Ready, break! Come on! Hit! Ready,
They'll drop to throw. Catch made there by Allen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Warrior 70. Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Jackson now to throw on first down. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It covers 51 yards.
Hey! Practice it!
He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
To throw is Jackson. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run here. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 10.
He'll run. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Richardson to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Sanders. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Sanders. Finding space at the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Chargers 49, Dolphins 35.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Past midfield. A little bit of room on the return. And they'll begin this next drive at the 28.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that one. It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
They'll try to do it with the screen. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Steady.
Here we go. One final play. Forced to his right. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's hard. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.